last week we put out a video that had wedding footage, and the song Love Letter was playing over top of it. And I thought it'd be kind of neat for us to share a little bit of the story behind the song, i.e. our love story. So, how you doing? Good. Okay. So it all started when I was at Bible study, and I asked a friend of mine if she would pray that I would find the right online guitar lessons, because I was feeling really discouraged about my progress. I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere with it. So she prayed, and then later on, I went on Google and typed in online guitar lessons and found guitarlessons.com. And so I checked it out and a few other websites and liked that one the best. So I ended up taking the lessons, and lo and behold, it had a very handsome instructor.
It's the only time playing guitar ever got me a date.
Yeah.
It's the only time that mattered.
The only time that mattered. I love that. Yeah. So about a month and a half in of taking these lessons, I realized that I was getting a crush on these pre-recorded lessons of this guy. People are like, oh, so you were interacting over... No, it was pre-recorded.
She got a password and a username.
Yeah. So I decided to email Nathan and just say, hey, love the lessons, and you did a great job putting them together.
And I was like, oh, hello. She sent a video.
Yeah.
Playing her first solo. And it was my last week doing email support for the company before we hired someone else too, because I was doing like everything at that time. Yeah.
So I mean, a week later, I wouldn't have gotten a hold of him. I would have gotten a hold of someone else at the company.
Just a canned email response. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Lord. And so we started emailing back and forth. I ended up coming to BC. I lived in Nova Scotia at the time. To do some tour dates with another musician, Canadian Christian musician named Fraser Campbell. So I was opening for him and playing in his band around BC, and so we met for the first time face to face when I came here on the tour. And then that was September.
She rented a car to drive to Abbotsford, which was like an hour away from Vancouver.
Right.
To come out and have lunch or something. Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to just have lunch, and then we ended up hanging out for 5 hours and talking a lot, and I really enjoyed his company. And so what happened after that?
We kept email. Oh no, we graduated to texting.
Oh yes, we upgraded from email to text.
Yeah.
Very, very fancy.
And then Chelsea had another tour of her own going on like a few months later, and she was like, you want to play? She was playing. She needed a bass player. I was like, oh man, I got to brush up my bass chops, because I don't really play bass, but I was like, it's a good opportunity. So.
Yeah, and I had a hidden agenda because I wanted to get to know him a little better. So I thought
speed dating.
Yeah, so I thought if we're playing in the same band, I can get to know him a little bit. And it worked. So then after that trip, we kind of like dated during those 2 weeks, and our first kiss happened during those 2 weeks too. Yep. We were playing pool, billiards, as some people call it.
And then I said later on, it was either that night or the night after, I was like, I'm not going to do long distance, man. Not doing it, be down that road.
I know, yeah. So, anyway, we made a decision. I would say that we started being official in those 2 weeks in November, but he has a different story, so depending on who you talk to.
Well, I have to at least know that you're going to be living in the same city at some point. And like when it was kind of definite that she was moving out here to Abbotsford on the West Coast, then I was like, okay, this is it. Official.
Yeah, so you would say February of 2016.
Yep.
I would say November of 2015, so,
Guard your heart, gentlemen. Make sure she's serious.
Yeah. I was serious.
Obviously.
Obviously. So, and then I ended up moving out here to BC, and then we got engaged. He proposed at the top of a rotating restaurant. What's it called?
Here's another tip for you. I don't remember the name of the restaurant, but
I don't know.
We're official on Valentine's Day, and then I proposed to her on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And our wedding was 3 days before her birthday, so do yourself favors on those things, guys.
Yeah, easy dates to remember. So we'll never forget. Yeah, so he proposed. We had dinner. Oh, we went to Capilano.
Capilano Suspension Bridge, really cool place. Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that went out for dinner, and
I hired paparazzis and everything.
He did. He got a friend of his who's a photographer to take some photos, and I didn't know they were even there until after when they revealed themselves. So they did a great job being under the radar. And then then we got married October of 2017. And I really wanted to write a song. So this is where it comes to the song Love Letter. I really wanted to write a song for our wedding. And so I started listening to some Ella Fitzgerald and getting into and Etta James. I think it was actually Etta James and Ella Fitzgerald. Like, I don't know, just like some
old bluesy stuff.
Old bluesy, kind of jazzy, women with some swag. And started writing some ideas. And then after that, I sent the song idea to Meaghan Smith, an amazing songwriter, and she just, her songwriting is awesome. So
next leveled it.
Yeah, she next leveled it. So thank you, Meaghan. And so, the song is just about how God shows His love to me through Nathan. So I feel like you are like a love letter from God to me. So I know, cheesy, I know, but I love cheese. So anyway, so that's the story behind the video that went out on my YouTube channel last week. Love Letter. If you haven't checked it out, there's footage from our wedding, so you'll be able to see that. And I hope you enjoy the song. All right.